I am Mambolantim Kize, aka Scavenger. I'm usually behind the scenes, but today I'm going to be a host, and I'm very happy for doing that. As you know, that this is Evolve Talk, and the show that talks about everything and leaves nothing untalked about. But today is the 14th of February, Sunday, Valentine's Day, my birthday. But we're not here to talk about that as yet. Yeah, man, I hope you're good and you have a loved one next to you. I'm single, so yeah, if you finna give me your number, we can talk. But yeah, just enjoy the show, and after this, we're gonna give you a Bible verse. Thank you. Now is the time in the part of the show where we read the Bible verse, and the verse I'm going to be reading today is Ephesians chapter 4 verse 2, which says, "Be completely humble and gentle, be patient, bearing with love in one another. Above all, love each other deeply, because love covers all multitude of sins," which is very important because love is unconditional, and love doesn't have conditions to it like sins, so once you love somebody, it covers all the sins that you have done in the past, which is remaking up. And I'd just like to take a moment of silence for the people that have lost their loved ones due to the COVID-19, because I really know that in this Valentine's Day, there's some people that don't have their loved ones next to them, and I'd just like to take a moment of silence to just honor them for being strong. And yeah. So now we're going to be joined by Kaba Vovo, aka Evo Velile, the big G at Gubela, who's going to introduce the topic of today. Would you please put your hands together for him?
Yeah, man.
Good?
What's up?
I'm good,
Sharp. It's our fair to Shabuzet. This is your boy, Kaba Vovo, aka Evo Velile, the big G at Gubela. Happy Sunday to you, and happy Valentine's Day to you. It is a Sunday morning. It is the 14th of February 2021. I hope you're good and you're blessed, and umnandi la ukhona kunomuntu oseceleni kwakho okuphethe kahle, okuphethe fresh. Thola ama-flowers, umisa esteri, thola into ezimnandi, breakfast, all those things grand. Today, as you can see, I'm not your main host. Your main host is my boy, Mambo, aka Scavenger. He's the guy that is usually behind the scenes behind the camera, meaning up the camera. But today he's on your screens. I hope you did enjoy the introduction and in the beginning of the show, and I hope he's doing well. First things first, man. Happy birthday.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I'm very happy to be growing. Yeah, I'm very happy.
How does it feel like?
It feels...
By the way, tell the people how old are you?
I'm turning 16. Yeah, I'm turning 16, sweet 16. So if anybody that wants to give me presents or a car or anything, I'll be happy. So yeah, it feels good to be growing, and yeah, it's nice. It's really nice.
What is the main thing? What is the main thing that you've learned in your growing up? What is the core thing that you can say that you've learned since now? Let's say, for example, your young cousins and stuff like that, and people that are still young, growing up, and when they're talking to you and say, "Hey, Bra, since you're 16 now, tell us what is the main thing that you have learned that about life that is like, you know, the core thing that you can say it made you and it means a lot to you?
I would say it is just humble yourself to learning. Yeah, that's the most important thing like that I have learned. Just be humble to learn new things and yeah, enjoy life. Cause 16 might seem like a small number, but some like it's a big number because they haven't reached 16. So yeah, you must humble yourself to learn new things and respect people. Yeah.
What do you understand about today's, except that it's your birthday? What do you understand about this day? What does this day mean, and what this day is all about?
Today is a day of love. Yeah, it's a day of love where everybody meets, not everybody, but certain couples meet together and, you know, love each other as much as possible. Yeah.
As much as possible. Yeah, man, you're still tuned in into Evolve Talk. This is Kabavovo YouTube channel. It is the Sunday morning. It is a special day. It is a Valentine's Day. And with us here on Evolve Talk, it's double barrel because it's Valentine's Day that we're celebrating, and also we're celebrating him as he's turning sweet chili 16. We say sweet chili 16 because he's a man, you know. There must be that, you know, manhood. This brings us to the topic of today. Today being Valentine, we're talking about all the things of love and, you know, the things that touches your heart and the relationships and all those things. The topic of today is the V.Love Affair Lite. The V.Love Affair Lite. The reason why I say Lite, there are two versions of this show. There's a show that I did on a voice show. That one is spicy and juicy, you know. I hope you got that. If you didn't get that, just hit me up. I'll make sure that I'll send that one to you. But this one is light, is open, is like, you know, no age restriction. It's open to all the ages, and we're talking about the things that matters. It's nothing new that we're talking about, but it's something that you know that you've been maybe not understanding. You know, it's just this show today, being in Valentine, is just to help you or to help the viewers as Avenger at home to enhance their love. You know, and talking about that, as young as you are, yeah? Because you know, like sometimes when people, you know, experience is good, yeah? But sometimes the experience can be wrong at the same time. You know why I'm saying that? It's because, you know, like when people are experienced, they can give a version of something, and they bite and say you're wrong or you're right because of only their
own perspective
and personal experience. You understand? So as I'm asking you now, as you're young, obviously you don't have much experience when it comes to relationships and love and all those things. So your version of explanation of your understanding of what love is, I think it's quite genuine because it's not based on the head and the things that people have went through, you know. Tell us your views about that.
Love is, first of all, amazing, complicated, and yeah, the rest is your perspective. But then, love is a big thing, you know, because people these days like take love as a small thing and look at it as like loyalty is bigger than love. But I feel like, you know, if you love somebody, that's just the core. It's unexplainable. But for me, my experience of love is just genuineness, you know. Love is not forced, because if love is forced, then you would see and you will not feel it, because love is like a feeling, and you have to feel it, because if you say like you love somebody and trying to force it, then it's not gonna happen. And yeah, I mean, no good outcome is gonna come out of it. Just a waste of time. And yeah, just surround yourself with people that love you genuinely. And yeah, that's love for me. Amazingness. That's the word.
Wow, you had it there. You see, one of the things that becomes a problem about the relationship these days is that there are two conditions, that love have become too conditional. For me, as a cover vocal, love shouldn't be love should be unconditional. Do you understand? I love you for who you are. I love you, and I accept you. Do you understand? And with your failures, with your faults, with all those things. Do you understand what I'm saying? You know, love is not for perfect people. Love is not for perfect things. Do you understand? So don't expect your partner to be perfect. Do you understand? Because yourself, you're not perfect. I think the main thing begins, you know, like when the English says, what does it say? Charity begins
At home.
at home. Right. So I think the main thing when it comes to love is that it should begin with you. You need to learn to love yourself, you know. Respect yourself, love yourself, and spend time with yourself and give yourself. Wow. Gift yourself, you know? Wow, amazing. So you need to start by loving yourself, because now you can't give something that you don't know. Do you understand what I'm saying? So they say there's a guy that used to say when you get married, the way that you respect your husband as a woman, or the way that you respect your wife and love your wife as a husband, is the way that you were loving your parents and respecting your parents, because that was a training ground. Do you understand what I'm saying? So at home, here at home, as me and your parents, the way that you loving us and the way that you respecting us, do you understand? This is a training ground, because once you grow up and you become a man and then you take a wife and stuff like that, whatever the way that you're gonna treat that woman, it's gonna be more based on what you've been doing here at home. Yeah. So it's the same with love. I mean, you're loving yourself as a training ground. You get to understand, number one, who am I? Do you understand what tickles me, what turns me on, what excites me, what do I want, where am I going? By the way, remember this show is also about greatness, you know. One of the things, or part of the things of greatness, is understanding who you are and how to love yourself, you know. Because once you meet somebody and you get into a relationship, you're gonna struggle to give yourself to that person, because number one, you don't know yourself. And number two, you haven't loved yourself enough. You don't know what love is, you know. You need to understand what love is with you, you know. Have a relationship with yourself. I know other people think this sounds crazy, and it's not. You need to have a relationship with yourself. You need to sit down, like I always say, that have a meeting with yourself. Talk to yourself and say, hey, Scavenger or Mambo or Kabavovo, or whatever your name is as you're watching here. Just say, you know what, we're doing great in this and that, but however, in other things, we're still lacking. Do you understand what I'm saying? So it is important to have that relationship with yourself, so that when you meet somebody, it's gonna be great. Obviously, there will be ups and downs, but then you're gonna be able to overcome those ups and downs, you know. The relationship with yourself. Do you have a relationship with yourself?
Yeah, I do.
Tell us about that.
It's growing relationship, I can say that, because as I grow, my love for myself also grows, and it's because I feel like the relationship I have with myself is very, I wouldn't say strict, but it is goal perspective wise, because I like to set like goals for myself, and when I set goals for myself, I feel like that's loving myself, because I'm at the same time I'm also pushing myself to be the best version of me, and that is love, like for me. Just push yourself as much as possible, and yeah,
To be the best version of you.
yeah,
Wow.
be the best version.
Love that. I love that. And then tell me, be honest now.
Yeah.
Do you have a girlfriend?
Nah, I don't have a girl.
You're lying.
Nah, for
No,
real.
be honest. Be honest.
Yeah, I'm being honest.
I'm your dad, but I'm your boy
you
as
know,
well.
yeah, you know I'll tell you, I don't have a girl.
You don't have a girlfriend. What type of girlfriend are you looking for?
I get these questions a lot.
And why?
The type of girlfriend I look for is just herself, and that's it. No, two things. The girl has to be herself. The girl has to be humble, and that's it. Yeah.
I like the fact that you're talking about humble. Why humble? Because I like that, because even the verse that we read, it spoke about being humble with each other in a relationship. But why specifically humble?
Humble to me is like I've been. First of all, I've looked up to that word. Not looked up to the word, but then I've liked that word ever since a kid, but I just never really understood it. But humble to me, humbleness is like lowering yourself, you know, not saying that you as yourself are low, but then lowering yourself to learn, and humbling yourself to like to you know, put like other people's perspectives as you see your perspective importantly, you know, just lowering yourself most importantly, and just yeah, just don't feel like you got. That's it. Yeah.
I love that. You see, here's the thing. Here's a tip that I want to give you. And as we coming closer into wrapping up the show today, it wasn't like something serious. It was just a simple thing of talking about relationship and talking about love and simple things that matters in life with regard to what you call relationship, you know, as concerned. But before we break, and then I'm gonna come back and then give you a few points in wrapping up that, and we're going to what you call a Shai Shampombo, as you saw, to celebrate you and celebrate your Valentine. I hope you're good and you're blessed wherever you are. By the way, if you went to church, I hope church was great, and Morodi you know, did the things to you, and I hope you loved the verse that we read talking about respecting and being humbled with each other when it comes to relationship. Here's the thing that is very important about the relationship. If you can master this thing, my boy, if you can master this thing,
Yeah.
the relationship that you will have, it will be great, and it will be worth preserving. Do you understand? What you need to understand when it comes to love and the relationship is that the relationship itself, I like what you said about humbling yourself and all those things. A relationship itself and love itself is bigger than you and your girlfriend. Both of you, it's love. first thing, the hierarchy goes like that. It's love, it's a relationship, and it's you. So both of you submit to a relationship, and this relationship submit to love. I mean, there's a relationship because of love. There's a relationship because you guys want to give love to each other. So like there are things that people you'll hear, but hey, you can't talk to me like that. Hey, come to bani and whatever. Immediately when you say things like that, you have taken out the love in the equation and the relationship in the equation. You need to respect the equation to understand. I'm not saying accept and tolerate abuse. That's not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is the way that you address issues in your relationship, the way that you address issues in your love affair, as we're calling this show, the V.Love Affair, Lite, the way that you address problems and issues, it shouldn't be selfish. It shouldn't be sound like it's all about you, it's for your own gain. It should be in the name of the relationship. It should be in the honor and the respect of the relationship. Like what I said on the other version of the show, or the voice one. What I said that maybe instead of saying mina ngenza kanjalo and all those things, you can't do that to me and stuff like that, and be proud and pride and selfish and all those things, maybe change your vocab, because it's important what you say in a relationship. Most relationships and most love affairs are damaged because of what it's been said. Do you understand? Like especially when it comes to men, men are weak in the eye, hence we get attracted easily to women. But women are weak in the ears. So what you say to a woman is very, very important. A woman can be damaged, and your relationship can be damaged once your woman is damaged because of what you said. Other than what you did. Do you understand? Also, what you're doing have an impact. But mostly to women, what you said. Because remember, how do you get a girl? You come and say ish, mdana ish, stuff. Toxic lies and almost. By the way, I hope someone is sitting there next to you and saying all those sweet lies to you as it is Valentine. Enjoy it there. So what I was saying is that maybe instead of addressing issues to sound like it's personal, you should say maybe, hey babes, don't you think, I don't think our relationship and our love deserve to be treated this way. It's not about you, it's about the relationship. But yet you addressing the issues that you feeling yourself. Because now, if both of you understand and respect and honor the relationship and the love that you have, then your partner shouldn't take offense in what you're saying, but should understand that this is about the relationship. It's not about us. Being said that, we're gonna break and we're gonna be right back and say a couple of things, and then we're gonna, shaya shambombo and toast to you and your loved one. And if you have nobody there next to you, love yourself. Spoil yourself. Let this day be about you. Based on what you just quickly said now, before we break, Scavenger, what do you want to say to people there? And we'll be right back.
Love yourself. Love yourself and respect. As my pop said, respect love. Cause it's not about you. It's not about you and your other half, but then it's about love. And respect love and give love to yourself, man.
We'll be right back.
We'll be right back. Welcome back. We still on the Love Affair Lite topic, and my dad's gonna explain more about it.
A very good morning to you. Happy Sunday. Happy Valentine. You're still tuning in into Eve of Talk. This is your boy Kaba Vovo, aka Vavelishe, the big G at Kupela. I'm sitting and co-hosting with my son, my favorite son and one and only Umambo Wamis, aka Scavenger. We're talking about the Love Affair. So, like we always do or I always do at the end of the show, I will take one word in the topic of the day and then break it down and say a couple of things that are going to help you and strengthen the relationship. I hope you're good. La ukhona umnandi baphethe fresh, bayakitaza bakubheka emehlweni. They are talking sweet nothing to you. One of the things that is important before we do this this word that we want to leave you with as we're wrapping up the show today is that it is important for you to talk and communicate with the love of your life, or the person that is in your life, or your loved one. I always say that they usually say I've got talking eyes. When I'm angry, you can just see from my eyes. That when you're doing something wrong, I just don't talk too much. I just give you that look, and then it's the very same thing with love. The way that I look at Uma, and Melang Charm and all those things, she always say, "Oh, just do the baby face and stuff like that," That baby face, it is the reflection of what I see. Melang Charm. You understand what I'm saying? So, the way that your partner looks at you, it is the reflection of what he sees in you and what goes through his heart and his mind when he's looking at you. There we go. As we're wrapping up the show, Eve of a Talk, being the Sunday, the 14th of February, 2021, the Valentine's Day. By the way, I just want to say, as what you call, Scavenger said when he was reading the verse, I, as Ukabavova as well, I just want to send and pass my condolences. I really salute you, my boy, for what you did when you're reading the verse. I know it's a bit touchy and it's a bit, hurting. I know there are people, because of due to COVID and this pandemic that we're going through, there are people that are celebrating Valentine's Day for the first time being alone this year, and it's sad because of you've lost a loved one due to the pandemic. So I just want to say to you, may the good Lord strengthen you, this day. May the love of God that passes all understanding, may the peace of God be with you, and we're praying for you that may God strengthen you and give you strength to go through and be strong, because God is on your side and God is with you. So this is the word that we've taken from the topic, the Love Affair Lite. We've taken the word love, as it's a Valentine Day, we're talking about love. So I'm going to do, Mambo is going to do the letter L, and I'm going to do the letter O, and he's going to do V, and I'm going to do E, and we're going to wrap up like that. So over to you.
So L is lifetime. Lifetime is commitment and being there with someone, and just being committed in the relationship and being there, committed not just for a certain period of time, but being committed for a lifetime, you know. And yeah, just being open to being there for a person and loving a person for a lifetime.
You have it there. And then, it's an opportunity. You know, when you enter into a relationship with loving somebody, that is like Mama just said, it's a lifetime. It is a lifetime opportunity. So it is an opportunity for you to grow with that person. It is the opportunity for you to discover more things about yourself, because as you love somebody else, you discover something about yourself. Because when it's only about you, it becomes kind of like selfishness in a way. But as you extend the love that you have to somebody else, you discover certain things, and a relationship gives you that opportunity to grow your love and to expand your love and to build together and grow together. Because yes, most of the things you can do alone, but you need a relationship and you need somebody. So look at what you call at love and a relationship as an opportunity that you've been given to actually discover something new, discover someone else, you know, get to learn someone else, get to understand someone else, get to be in touch with someone else, you know. Those things are very important.
And V is veracious, which is truthful and being honest, you know. It's very important in relationships, so there's no toxicness in it. Just be truthful and be honest.
Hold on. You said something very powerful. Toxic.
Yeah.
Just
So being like the toxicness of a relationship is obviously lies, which is the first thing that brings like a relationship down. Lies, which is the opposite of being honest, and it just destroys everything because you lose trust. Without trust, you can't love nobody. So
yeah, man. Wow. By the way, that wasn't on the script, eh? So it means school fees. Melissa's cock it double because you're really learning. I'm very impressed. I love that. I love what you said. When you're saying about that part of being truthful. What's the word?
toxic.
No, the V is what?
Voracious.
Voracious. Yeah. We're learning, yeah. Sekhoa papa, it's long, it's nice. So being truthful, and you know, avoid those toxic, because there's a lot of toxic relationships these days, and that is not good, you know. Where are we now? We are on the last letter. So what did we say? The first one?
It's lifetime, opportunity, voracious, and the last one is
everlasting. Everlasting is enduring. Everlasting, like we said, actually the first one and the last one goes together. Like we said, that it is a lifetime, you know. So when you do relationship and in loving, it should be with the mentality and the sense of saying it's an everlasting. And how does so basically this is like a lifetime opportunity that is voracious and everlasting. Do you understand? A love and a relationship, it is a lifetime opportunity. Are you listening? It is a lifetime of I know most of you, as you're watching me right now, your babes is sitting, or your partner is sitting next to you. Say, touch your partner and say, babes, this thing that we're doing, this love that we're doing, It is a lifetime opportunity, nourishes and everlasting thing that we're having here. It is not a fly by night. It is not just, a once-off thing and type of thing. This is a commitment. On everlasting, it is important to understand that there will be hardships in a relationship as we close. There will be hardships in a relationship, but you need to endure those hardships. You need to work. A relationship, you work it, Nothing is perfect. Remember, you are two different individuals coming together, coming to build, And you said earlier on that it's all about building. It's an opportunity to work and build together. So everlasting, whatever issues that you have, fix them. Endure the pain, endure the hardship together, and grow together, and you become the best. I hope you had that, and I hope you enjoyed the show. We're going to now open the shambombo, and you're gonna cut the cake.
I have to. No option. I have to.
You have to.
Yeah.
You don't have to. Do you want to? Do you want to cut the cake? It's your birthday after all.
Yeah.
So we're going to, I don't know what he's going to do. It's his cake, so he's gonna show it or cut it or do whatever. But we're gonna do a toast as well to you and to his life, and then we're gonna be closing the show. We love you.
As I cut the cake, I make a wish for myself and say happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear stranger. Happy birthday to you. Hip hip, hooray! A very good morning to you, Itawafetu. We're coming to the end of the show. Nothing exciting, eh? Happy birthday to him. Happy birthday to you. I want to say to you, I love you.
Love you too.
You are my Valentine. You are the better part of me. You are the better version of me. And all that I want for you is to grow and become the best that you can be. And supersede what I've done and what I'm doing, and be great, all the things that I'm doing with you as we did the show today. It is a training and a legacy that I want to leave to you, So I want you to know that you're the best. Believe in yourself and go for your dreams. And whatever it is that you want to do, I'll support you.
Thank you.
Because I'm clearly enough. There we go. Now, Sishaya izinto zakhona kumashampompo. Oh, by the way, because I know some of you, they are ready to ask ukuthi amaglass ayi-3 khamba lapha, and then ingane, because now in a 16 isizophuza champagne or utshwala. No, this is non-alcohol champagne. I always pronounce it alcohol like some other guy that I don't want to mention. But hey, here we are. We're gonna pop up the champagne just to celebrate Mambo's birthday and to celebrate your life and your relationship, and to say happy. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Happy Valentine's to you. Adios. There are 3 glasses here. See, three like hi. We are three. There's me as a head, and there's the financial manager, Umam Kavavovo, and there's a film director, Oscar Avenger, Umambo. So you see now I'm bringing these people into the scenes or into the screen. This week I've brought Scavenger, and soon and very soon you will meet or you will see the financial manager Umam Kabavovo on the screens. But for now, let's toast to your day, the Valentine's, and then to Mambo's birthday. Love. By the way, Mam Kabavovo was here on the studio with us, and we're gonna toast to you at home. So this is what I want to say. I want to say to you, Mambo, we're gonna toast to your life and to your long life and to your success. May you have a fruitful life. May you be rich. May you have the cars that are like a woman's shoes. That I even borrow some cars to you. Please borrow me some cars.
I'll give you some cars, I won't borrow you.
You'll give me some cars. Yeah, man. I speak blessings, I speak life and success over your life. There at home, I speak blessings over you, over your relationship. I break the spirit of breakups. I break the spirit of toxic relationships. I break the spirit of hate and the spirit of abuse and suffering in the relationship. I speak life into your relationship. If your relationship was dead, let it be revived today. And here we come and say to you, happy Valentine's to you. What are you saying?
Happy Valentine's. Don't forget to love yourself, and yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, love. Cheers, man. We drink to your life and we drink to your future. Hold on. This is now where we come and say, but before we say goodbye to you, I've been announcing to you and saying there's a new show coming, The Legacy, When we're talking about The Legacy, we're talking about things like what we're doing this morning. Me bringing my son as a host, it is the legacy, it is the thing that I want to leave what you call in him, so that when he grows up, he can do great, he can do whatever that he wants to do. So next week, this coming week, or on this week actually, because the week starts Sunday. Somebody says start Monday, so it's up to you when you say start. But then this coming Wednesday being there, what's the date on Wednesday?
17.
No, is it 17? Yes. Oh, you see, I'm excited. It's Valentine's. I forget the dates now, and you know me with the dates, I never forget the dates. Okay, this coming Wednesday, 17th of Feb 2021, we'll be bringing our first scene of the show of The Legacy. Make sure that you tune in into this channel, Kabavovo YouTube channel, and then it's going to be around about 9 o'clock. I'm going to be taking you to bed with that The Legacy show, and I hope you're going to like it. It's going to be short, 10 to 15 minutes at most, and I hope you're going to enjoy it. This is where we come in and say, please do come, ma'am, come, tell people what they must do. Come.
Please do like, subscribe, and share. Yeah.
Tell your friends.
To tell their friends, to tell their friends, to tell their families about the show.
And tell them that the film director, Umambo, aka Scavenger, was the host today and was in your space. I hope you did enjoy the show. This is where we come in and say Stwele ngawe. Sizani?
Love you and yeah.
Sanganyo son. Be good and be blessed. Peace. We out. Cheers.
Motivational.